it was a bad time to just like see so many people who seem legitimate come down and not turn out to be that, or not have their ducks in a row. And I think over the past, couple of years, as hosting has become more popular, as more and more people, plebs we call them,
Yeah.
do want to plug in a couple machines up to even like, like a third of a megawatt, whatever it might be. You have a need to go find a good space for that. Like you're saying, you have a need to go find good electricity rates. And we all found out very quickly that there is a lot involved into that. I mean, whatever it might be, just starting with like the politics of it.
Yeah.
Like the contract that you're setting up with the energy provider. Is it a co-op? Are they working closer with the government? Is this more of like a free market system? People just assume, oh, 5 cents in Oklahoma, great.
Yeah.
Like, let me send my machines down there. So I see where you're coming from. You guys probably experienced a lot of headaches.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think, a couple things you put out there, like understanding the structure of power contracts, and depending on where you're accessing the energy and what your obligations are to the grid you're working with, was kind of a big hurdle that we kind of started to figure out. And a lot of these groups, they get kind of that bull market fever, and they might kind of rush in, buy a bunch of machines because they think that it's the best price. And then they try to figure out, now where can we put these? The price that we were told wasn't the price that we're going to get at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, there was so much complexity to get something operational that we felt like, okay, once there is this collection of hosting operations set up all across North America and in the world, they've solved a lot of these hard problems. But at the same time, there's the quality question, and the trust question of like, we us as Bitcoiners, it's kind of a don't trust, verify type mentality, right? But at the same time, for us to do business together, we need to have some basis that we can operate on and trust.
All right.
So what we're trying to figure out is, what is quality, what is not. And so we've started to build a system, and we're continuing to do so, to verify and qualify who these operators are, and then give customers direct access to them, as opposed to having to go through a lot of different hoops to actually find those good rates and those good operators. There's, believe me when I say there's operators in just about every state in the United States and just about every country. I mean, they're everywhere, right? Mining is an energy game, and energy is a global, you can get energy anywhere. So these folks are popping up. What we're trying to solve is really the trust problem, right? It's like, okay, who can I trust? What information do I need to see to make a decision, and how can I trust that information? So that's really what we're focused on, and we're trying to essentially coordinate across, all of this capacity that's been popping up over the last couple of years.